Yeah, they put it in.
Huh?
They changed it.
She said she did a really good job. Alright, so this is like the perfect example of one of the different ways that we can work with our animals. John's going to now do a little bit of a water work session with Winter as well. And he's going to do a little bit of a different thing. So we'll see what John has in store for us. So Winter has a little bit of a Winter story. How many of you have heard of Winter? How do you know about Winter? Dolphin tail, that's right. So Winter has a very special story. She was brought to us quite some time ago, almost 7 years ago. She is estimated to be approximately 7.5. She is still a young animal, and she still has a ways to grow. So dolphins usually reach maturity around 13 years old. And so for Winter, she can grow a little bit more. So being 7.5.
Look at the feet.
At this point in her life, she would be on her own. But when she was found back in December of 2005, unfortunately she was found entangled in the ropes of a crab pod. That crab pod rope was wrapped so tightly around the base of her tail stalk, as well as the rest of her body, that it cut circulation off to her tail flukes. The tail flukes are the end of the dolphin, they look like this. And they use those to slope up and down. So Winter is missing that. She's also missing the connecting joint that connects those, so allows them to move up and down, just like our wrists move up and down. She's also missing 3 vertebrae because of that. So after she arrived here, the circulation had been cut off for so long that her tail actually began to fall up on its own. So the tissue became necrotic, and that's why that had happened. Not only did she surprise us in that she survived losing her tail, but she also adapted in her own unique way of swimming in a side-to-side motion. So as Winter swims across the pool, from John, you'll notice that she doesn't swim like an animal up and down when she can't. She doesn't have any way to propel herself that way. But if she wiggles side to side, that allows her to get around a lot easier. So John and Winter today are going to have a race. We're going to see who's faster in the pool today. John with his flippers or Winter. And we need a little bit of encouragement, especially for John, he's a little slow. So. Now this is a really important part of Winter's daily life because we're able to move around in different ways. Not only do we do these different sessions with her swimming, but we also can use something really important, and that is her prosthetic tail. You probably know a little bit about her tail from the movie Dolphin Tail. This is her latest and greatest tail. It looks a little bit different than the ones you've probably seen, and it is not color because we're going to be doing motion analysis with Winter in the future.
Oh, okay. I see.
How Winter moves with her tail to other dolphins such as Panama that has the tail and is able to move in a natural motion. And this will help us a lot to be able to ensure that we are exercising Winter appropriately, because as she swims in that side-to-side motion, she's overdeveloping those lateral muscles and the muscles on the sides of her body. So as we swim with her, sometimes we'll ask her to swim in that up and down motion, and that allows her to move those muscles that she doesn't normally use. And that helps a little bit. So this is Winter partaking in her own medical management and our long-term care. And as we do this, we can use the tail to do physical therapy. We can also use different ways of stretching her in the water. So like I said, all different ways that we can help Winter and manage her care. Alright, I think John's ready to race. Alright, we're going to count down from 3. You guys ready? 3, 2, just fine without her tail. And the one question we get asked most often here at the aquarium is, why isn't Winter wearing her tail? Doesn't she need her tail to survive? This is not the case. She moves around a lot better without the tail. It's just there for physical therapy. So we use it as a device to help us in managing her care. Now here at the aquarium, we are working animal hospital. We're dedicated to our mission of rescue, rehab, and release. So today we got to see a lot of different things. You got to learn a little bit about Winter's story. You got to learn about our buddy Panama's story. You also got to learn a little bit about training, and that's something really important. If you go to other facilities, they all use the same basis for training, and that is positive reinforcement. So we want you guys to go home educated a little bit in the aspect of conservation and helping their friends and family and their counterparts out in the wild, and that's really important. If you haven't already, check out our other facility, Winter's Dolphin Sail Adventure. It gets you in for free if you have a wristband, and we'll even take you there for free. It's a couple ways you can get there. So just listen to the loudspeakers for ways on how you can get over there. But it's a really great way to check out how we filmed Dolphin Tale with some of Winter's little tales, even little props and things from the movie. But more importantly, we want to thank you for being here with us today. Without your support, we would not be able to care for all the amazing animals here at the Gilroy Aquarium. So on behalf of myself, as well as Sue, Taya, John, and especially Winter and Panama, we hope you enjoyed this presentation. And I hope you'll come back and see you soon. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere now. Another big round of applause for Winter. So we're adding on to this matching? Oh, just a tip. This masterpiece is not finished yet. But what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we're actually going to have one lucky guest in this audience right now gets to take this painting home. Now, who wants to do that? Make some noise. I can't hear it. Who wants to make some noise? Now, who saw the movie Dawson's here? Excellent. Now, you saw that movie, you probably saw that. Spoiler alert if they haven't seen it. But you probably saw the billionaire who swooped in at the last minute and saved us all. Remember that? Well, I'm here to tell you, folks, there was no billionaire in real life. You guys all added up right here. Thank you, Maxie. You guys are our billionaire. This is how we make our money in order to take care of all these beautiful animals. And so what I'm going to do right now is auction this painting off to the highest bidder. Now, unfortunately, Girl Scouts, you told me you didn't bring any cookies today. Now, only adults are going to be allowed to bid on this. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this painting. First of all, this is obviously original. It is one of a kind. And not only will you get this painting, but you will also get a photograph while a professional photographer was down here taking a picture. So you will get a picture of Winter painting this very painting. So we call the auction business provenance. It's proof that you were here. Now this is over hundreds of dollars. This is a Winter original painting, and I'm going to start the bidding at only $25. So who wants to bid? Right there, the lady in the orange, 25 to right here's $50. I got 25, what about 50? 50, right over there in the black 50. Thank you very much. $75. I got 50. Thank you, over there, 75. I don't want to leave my friends in the cheap seats out in the back. It's 75, it's up to $100 right now. $100. I got 75, do I have 100? How about over here? 100, 100. I've got $75. $100. Thank you very much, sir. 125. 125. I got 100 over here. I have a bucket quarter. 125. Lady in black, what do you say? 125. Too rich for your blood. You're out already. I've seen these go for literally $600. We sold one at an auction for $2,000 on the beach at a fundraiser. Right now, we're only at $100. So for a bucket and a quarter, thank you very much. 125. 150. What do you say, sir? He's tapping out at 125. 125 right there. 125. 150. We got to release a bucket and a half. What do you think, guys? Oh, you're just moving your hair. You're not getting you're moving your hair. All right. I don't want her to go home with a painting. She doesn't want it. I got 125. I have 150. 125 going one time. 125 two times. Is that a 150 behind her? Snake did it the last minute. You go let her do that? 175. What do you say? She's a 150. 175. What do you think? I'm ready to go. What's